Hey, good evening everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Luke the Archman Reacts, and it's time for the next episode of Mind Your Language. It's called Brief Re-Encounter. It's episode 3 of series 2. This is a very, very, very good show and we all love it, so let's get into this. If you're watching on Patreon, thank you for your support. Please continue to support. There's a poll that I need everybody to vote in, because the vote for the 3 new shows that are going to replace Still Game, Gimme 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 and Chewing the Fat, you know, we need to get them. So your vote is what's going to make that happen. So go and vote in the poll. And yep, as the Christmas period continues, there's going to be more Christmas themed things happening. So that's everything from content to community things like giveaways. You know, we might do some giveaways if I can afford it. So yeah, it's going to be a good month. Anyway, let's get into this. Let's skip ahead, eh? Waste no time.
Oh, hello, is that Parker's? Look, I'm going fishing this weekend and I shall need some more bait. No, only on the Thames, the maggots will do. I'll send someone round to collect them. Oh, by the way...
Never been fishing, always wanted to though.
Only on the Thames, the maggots will do. I'll send someone round to collect them. Oh, by the way, those trout flies I bought from you have been very successful. Especially the cocky bondu. Seems to attract the trout like a magnet. Yes, well, thank you again. Bye.
Excuse me.
Ah!
Oh, oh.
You startled me. Do you mind knocking before you barge in?
I'm sorry. Is that better?
I've lost...
I love when they do that in sitcoms.
Lost what?
I have lost my favourite fly. I had it in my hand a moment ago. I must have dropped it. Can you see it anywhere?
What does it look like?
Well, it's about 2 inches long, red and black, and it's got a curly tail.
Perhaps it's flown out the window.
It is a fishing fly, a cocky bondu.
A cocky what?
Bondu.
Cocky what?
Oh.
It must be here somewhere.
Oh, well, if it's here, we'll find it.
Anybody, any opinion on Sid? Is he, you know, do we all like Sid? I like Sid. I think he's absolutely hilarious. You know, his Cockney rhyming's like... fucking hiccups. Whoever invented hiccups, I hope they died a very painful death.
Oh, well, perhaps I should come back later.
Ah, Mr. Brown, you can join in.
Well, I'm not really that religious, actually.
We are in.
And it...
Oh, well, perhaps I should come back later.
Ah, Mr. Brown, you can join in.
Well, I'm not really that religious, actually.
We are looking for a fly.
Off.
A fly?
Oh, yes, it's 2 inches long, brown, red and black, and got a curly tail.
I've got this technique that gets rid of my hiccups every time without fail. Right before one's about to come, you swallow some air and a bit of saliva, and then hold your breath for as long as you can, and it stops them. But as I'm getting older, it's becoming less effective. Breathe in and then swallow. It works. It really works. As a kid, it always worked, but now it's not as effective. Fucking I hate getting older.
Oh, yes, it's 2 inches long, brown, red and black, and got a curly tail.
Sounds quite lethal.
Oh, would you mind helping us look for it?
No, not at all. Oh, I found it.
Where?
It's here, just under the desk.
Oh, I'll get it.
No, stand back, Sid. You leave this to me.
What are you doing, Mr. Brown?
Stay where you are, Miss Courtney. This could be dangerous. Yeah, that's right. Not moving now.
Mr. Brown.
Just a minute. Better to be safe than sorry.
I think it worked.
There.
Oh, I've just remembered. I haven't inspected the boilers.
I haven't
Have you
expected.
quite finished, Mr. Brown, or would you like to borrow a
That's a good way of getting out of an awkward situation, isn't it?
hammer?
You can't be too careful where strange insects are concerned. Have you any idea where it came from?
Yes, W. Parker and Son.
Pardon?
Fishing tackle suppliers.
Oh, fish. It wasn't.
It was.
Oh,
Yep.
Got any glue?
I don't think trout are very fond of glue.
No, I suppose.
Get your wallet
I'll
out.
buy you another.
Oh, I see that you do. Excuse me. Hello? Speaking. Pardon? Is it you? Is it really you? It is you.
Me?
It's him. What, coming here? You're you're not coming here. You are coming here. He's coming here. Half an hour. You'll be here in half an hour. He'll be here in half an hour. No, yeah, until then.
You feeling all right?
I don't think she
That
is.
was him.
Yes, he's coming here in half an hour, but who is him? I mean, who is he?
Well, it's a man I never thought I'd see again. My ex-fiancé.
You mean you were actually engaged at one time?
Well, there's no need to sound so surprised.
Yeah, there is. Who would even agree to marry Miss Courtney? Unless it was a bloke who, you know, is exactly the same, like, male version of Miss Courtney. You know, I know that she's the most annoying character, like, but she's such a well-written character.
It was over 25 years ago. I mean, I was just... Well, I was very young. I met him at Oxford, in the High. It was raining, he offered me shelter under his umbrella, and he insisted on buying me a cup of tea and a sticky bun.
1 second, guys. This thing here, back up, slows the connection down.
How romantic.
Yes, it...
Upload time.
Well, that was how it all
Gets
started.
worse and
Why
everything.
didn't you get married?
Oh, it was all very young. I met him at Oxford, in the High. It was raining, he offered me shelter under his umbrella, and he insisted on buying me a cup of tea and a sticky bun.
How romantic.
Yes, well, that was how it all started.
Why didn't you get married?
Oh, it was awful, he left me.
Well, at the church?
In a lurch. Oh, Mr. Brown, I have never told anyone this before.
Oh, well, if you'd rather not.
No, sit down.
Well?
For years I have kept this terrible secret to myself. Now he is coming back into my life again, and I feel I must tell someone, and I think I can trust you, Mr. Brown.
Well, I'd rather not if it's going to cause any embarrassment.
Oh, it won't embarrass me.
Yeah, but it might embarrass me.
No, I'm sure it won't. Well, anyway, he, asked me to go down to Brighton with him for one of those, you know, weekends.
Oh, double room, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Exactly.
And you refused?
No, I went. I even remember the hotel. The Bella Vista, opposite the abattoir.
Very Bella Vista.
Well, we booked in, and Albert, being the thoughtful man he was, he let me go upstairs first to prepare myself, as it were.
Oh, yeah.
Whilst he had a drink in the bar.
Getting up a bit of Dutch courage, eh?
I beg your pardon.
You were feeling such a lovely person waiting to be, What happened then?
He didn't turn up. He got drunk, passed out, and spent the night on a settee in the residence lounge.
How despicable.
Well, I went home and I refused ever to see him again. I heard later that he was working in the Far East. But I must admit, I have always cherished a secret hope that he might one day come back.
Excuse me, please.
Yes, Sally, what is it?
Please come quickly. We are having plenty trouble in the classroom.
What do you mean, trouble?
Maxie and Giovanni, they are murdering each other. I'm ready when you are.
And I'm ready when you are.
Oh yes, yes. This is very, very murderous. I mean, I've been watching Law and Order Special Victims Unit today, and this is worse than any of the murders I saw during that. By the way, comment on this video if you'd like me to start that as a reaction series, because I only watched a couple of episodes. And, you know, we could start it as a series in the future. Also, one of my patrons, Lauren, has also recommended a series, Heidi High, with Sue Pollard from Gimme Gimme Gimme, remember? She says that she's started watching it this weekend and she really enjoyed it, and she reckons that it'd make a good reaction series. So, also for the future, maybe that. So, let me know what you think on both of those. Law and Order, Special Victims Unit, and Heidi High. Go. Comment.
Murdering each other. I'm ready when you are.
And I'm ready when you are.
Get Danielle.
Will you come on, then?
Okay. Oh, sure, lad. You're going to be sorry.
We serious are going to be sorry.
Okay. Come on, then. I'm waiting for you to come on.
And I'm waiting for you to come
Come
on.
on, stop this brawling.
Oh, so lucky for you, Professor, he stopped me from giving you a black eye.
I will not have fighting in the class.
Fighting? It was more like dancing.
Yeah.
I was just warming up.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, well, what's all this about?
I tell you, Professor, he's called me a wop.
And he's calling me
what?
a grease ball.
A grease ball!
Come on, everybody.
Grease ball! That's clever, because he's Greek. You greaseball! Yeah, that's a very offensive word to call an Italian person a wop. That's very bad. That's the Italian version of the N-word, for sure. Not nice. Come on, Max. That's not
And
nice.
he's calling me a greaseball.
Greaseball.
Come on, everybody sit down. I wish you could pick up proper English as quickly as you pick up
Your Greek feta cheese.
slang.
You know,
I've enough trouble with Ellie and Ranjit.
the
I don't
food
need you to start
insults.
falling
You
out.
Italian ravioli and...
Right, now tonight I want to concentrate on English conversation, the sort of things that you have to say during the course of every day, all right?
Do you want to join me? Come here, boy. Come on. Come here. Come. Come on. It's been a while since you've sat with me during recording. Let the people see you, eh? There we go, boy. Oh. Hello. You okay, me pop? Oh. I love you. Sit still and shut up. Okay.
I want to concentrate on English conversation, the sort of things that you have to say during the course of every day, all right? For example, Ranjit, where would you take a check?
Czechoslovakia.
Czechoslovakia! Where would you take a check? Czechoslovakia.
Take a check.
Czechoslovakia.
That's good.
Not that sort of check. Check for a certain amount of money. Where would you take it?
To a bank.
Thank you. Right. Juan,
Yes, senor.
if you felt ill, what would you do?
Go to bed.
Go to bed.
But before that,
Take the clothes off.
you would go to the doctors.
No, doctor. Doctor killed my uncle in Madrid.
Doctor killed my uncle in Madrid. Do you not want to sit with me? You're getting squirmy. What's up, boy? You okay? Woo! His big eyes are just looking at me. Go on then, you can go back on the bed. Come here. Okay. Yep. Here we go. Oh! I've got you. There you go, boy. Go on, lay down. Yeah. Come here, boy. Come here. Come lay down here. I'll put my hoodie over you. There you go. Nice and comfy. There you are, boy. Yeah, he's not been too well today. I think he's got some little hitchhikers on his back, giving him a bit of an itch. So I'll put some stuff on him.
Gee, my uncle, he has pain in the chest. He goes see doctor. Doctor, he listen and say, sorry.
Sorry.
He's late in the street, my uncle. Finito.
What, a heart attack?
Motorcar.
Well, you can hardly blame the doctor for that.
Oh, you
Hey,
can't.
the doctor, he was driving them all.
All right.
Tara,
Arthur.
although weights are now metric in this country, we still use an old system which is known as what?
Sorry, not Noah.
Dewey Decimal System, is that it?
Does anybody know? No?
Avoir du poids.
Excellent.
Merci.
Does avoir du poids ring a bell now, Taro?
Yes, sir.
No?
Avoir du poids is French for have you some peso?
Come on, Taro, I don't believe you're that stupid.
Sorry, just a joke.
By the way, when I Wikipedia'd the cast of this, it turns out that this man, the guy who plays Taro, is, I think he was 65 when he was in this, and he died about, I think he died not many years after this.
Come on, Taro, I don't believe you're that stupid.
Sorry, just a joke.
Jock.
Come on. In future, kindly leave your jokes at home. Right, Zoltan, I'm going to ask you a question.
Robert Lee, that's his name. Born on the 30th of November 1913, and he died in 1986 on the 1st of December at the age of 73. And he's not Japanese, he was born in Tianjin in the Republic of China, and died in Hampstead, London. Rest in peace, Oh.
Yes,
Asso.
please.
Which shop?
Yes, shop.
Yeah, which shop would you go to buy a packet of cigarettes?
No shop.
Now, come on, Zoltan, you must go to some sort of shop.
Zoltan, no
Don't
smoke.
smoke. Ah! Butcher nut.
Zoltan, where you go for chewing gum?
Ah! Sweet shop.
Sweet shop.
Anna tells me sweet.
Yeah, no, sweet.
Sweet or sweet, what's the difference?
Well, the difference is, Anna, that you must learn to say were and not the. Were.
Voa.
Voa?
You really got it, then. Try again.
Voa?
Voa?
Saying voa without the ver.
Oa.
Oa?
Almost. Try again, but this time, don't say oa, just were.
Wa.
Were.
What?
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wet weekend in winter.
Wet weekend in winter.
Very good.
Very
Nice.
good.
Very good. She's changed all V's now.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Oh, no, sir.
Oh, nothing.
Assume you have a headache. Where would you go to get some aspirin?
Tandoori takeaway. Yes, please. My jolly good friend who is working there always had plenty aspirin.
I meant to buy some aspirin.
Why should I be buying them when I can be getting them from my friend for nothing at all?
All right.
He's got a
Where
point.
do you go for aspirin when the tandoori...
You know, I just look, when he comes up with these scenarios to get them to, come up with English phrases and that, they just apply, like, real-life logic. Like, when... It's just things that you think of when they say it. So imagine that this and that. And people watching shows like this, that's what we say. We say, well, wouldn't you say this? Like, well, what if you know someone who has a load of aspirin? You can just go and ask them, I like that.
Takeaway.
It adds an element of reality, and logic, real life logic.
All right. Where do you go for aspirin when the tandoori takeaway is closed?
Oh, blimey. Taj Mahal Curry House.
Miller, would you please tell Ali where you go to get aspirin?
By chemist.
Thank you. Where are you going now?
To buy some aspirin for headache.
I thought you said you hadn't got a headache.
Oh, blimey, I got one now.
Excuse me, Mr. Brown, the old dragon wants you.
Please, Sid, do be a bit more respectful, especially in front of the students. It's up to us to set a good example.
Sorry.
Now, what does the old Miss Courtney want?
I've no idea, but I don't think she's very well. She actually smiled at me.
Today my prince will come.
You're killing them flowers, Miss Courtney. They're swimming.
Enter!
Enter!
Feeling all right?
Yes, why?
You sound as if you're in pain.
I was singing. I am sorry to bring you away from your class, Mr. Brown, but before you leave this evening, would you mind checking that Sid's locked up properly?
Absolutely, so it should be.
I was referring to the building. You see, it is quite
All right,
likely
clever
that you'll be leaving
clogs.
early. Oh, to think he's come back in my life after 25 years. I think I need another sherry to settle my stomach.
What's the matter?
He's here. Look.
Where?
Down there.
Oh!
You stupid fool. You have crowned my Albert.
I feel terrible. I've got a splitting headache.
Look, I am sorry. It was an
I
accident.
bet.
Look, this is Miss Courtney's office.
Wait a minute. Look, have you got somewhere where I could comb my hair and brush myself down? I must look presentable for our first meeting after 25 years.
Yes, of course. Straight down there on the right.
Thank you.
Enter.
Enter!
Hello, darling. It's you. Oh, where's Albert? You haven't pushed him down the stairs, have you?
No, he's just gone to comb his hair.
Well, is he all right? There's no damage, I hope.
I'm afraid there is, actually.
Oh, dear. Is it bad?
Well, the plant pot's broken.
I was referring to Albert.
Oh, Albert, no, he's fine. I'll get it.
Darling! Oh, it's you.
Yes, this is Darling.
Jeremy's doing a bit of cock blocking.
Don't Miss Courtney.
Albert!
Dolores!
Dolores?
Dolores! No way! He had the same reaction as me! Dolores? That's a real name? What? Dolores Courtney?
Yes, this is Darling.
Okay.
Miss Courtney.
This is Darling.
Albert!
Dolores!
Dolores?
His voice changed!
Haven't you a class to attend to?
Yes, of course, Darling. Dolores. Excuse me.
Oh, come on!
Must drop to 2p. Must have
Well, that's it. That's game over. That's game over.
rolled away somewhere. Must drop to 2p. Must have rolled away somewhere.
2p, really?
I'm glad to see you're all working hard. What are you studying, Ingrid? How to improve your bust line. Very educational.
One.
No, thank you.
Por favor. Uno, dos, tres.
What's keeping you occupied, Juan? Girls galore. Well, I'm sure there's not much English in that.
No, but some pretty pictures.
Yeah. Sultan? Gorgeous chicks. Well, I'm sure that's not about poultry farming.
Buchana?
Never mind.
Bujarnut.
Anna, true romances. Max, football
Is
review.
everyone apart from Max and maybe Danielle are reading jazz mags, even the women?
Danielle, toujours l'amour. Don't the French ever think about anything else other than love?
To the French, there is nothing else.
Giovanni L'Amore.
In Italy, we're just alike the French.
Ranjit, cartoon capers.
I am reading all about Bugs the Bunny. And
Bugs the Bunny. William the Pecker.
Ali, the world's most exotic dishes. I didn't know you were interested in cookery.
Oh, blimey. When I'm buying it, I did not know it was about cookery.
Ali, the world's most exotic dishes. I didn't know you were interested in cookery.
Oh,
Blimey. When I'm buying it, I did not know it was about cookery.
Jamila, knitting made easy.
knitting.
Tarot, the confessions of a geisha girl. Yes, well, you might all learn
So that's like the Japanese version of 50 Shades of Grey.
English much more quickly if you began by reading a better class of literature. And as you're all obviously so keen to learn English, I'll give you some extra homework tonight. It's time you took these lessons seriously. So, before we break for tea, I'm going to ask you each a question, and anyone who gives an incorrect answer will be fined 10p.
10p.
The money will go to charity.
Hey, who's this bird charity you give our money to?
Giovanni, charity is not a bird. It means an organisation, a deserving cause.
No.
Right. One.
This ought to be good. Quiet.
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 No, spell quiet.
How much we pay we are wrong?
10p.
He didn't even attempt it. He was literally just like, how much the fine pay, or here you go. I had 10p somewhere here, but I've put all my money in my wallet and it's in my jacket, so never mind. He didn't even try, did he? He just gave him the money.
How much we pay we are wrong?
Mind you, nothing wrong with that. Just admit defeat. Yeah? If it's too much for you. Oh, bollocks. Oh, bollocks.
10p.
Yeah. Alright.
Right, Ingrid, give me an example of a preposition.
Will you to dinner take me?
I said a preposition, not a proposition.
Will you to dinner take me?
Preposition shows the relation between a noun or pronoun and some other word. A gift from Mary, a house for sale.
A date with teacher?
Yes, all right, I'll accept.
Oh, good. Tonight we go.
No, I mean, I will accept your answer. Now, Ranjit, how do you pronounce the following? B-O-U-G-H, C-O-U-G-H, and T-O-U-G-H.
You are trying to be catching me out.
And B-O-U-G-H.
Buff.
B-O-U... Oh,
T-O-U-G-H.
tough.
Tough.
Dove.
C-O-U-G-H.
Cough.
Cow.
Cow!
3 out of 3 wrong.
1,000 apologies.
1,000 apologies. 10p.
Giovanni, what is
Can you be lending me 10p?
meant by vice versa? On second thoughts, I went...
All Muslims are most kind, wonderful persons. There's only one thing. All Sikhs are very big liars.
I would ask you that. What is it meant by vice versa? On second thoughts, I won't ask you. Right, Giovanni, what is meant by vice versa? On second thoughts, I won't ask you that. What is a diphthong?
Is it like a dipstick?
What do you think?
I think I owe you 10p.
Ali, what does the term coup de grace mean? And don't you dare say cutting the lawn.
What does the term coup de grace mean? And don't you dare say cutting the lawn.
Ali,
Oh,
what does the
blimey.
term coup de grace mean? And don't you dare say cutting the lawn.
I'm never hearing of it.
It means the final stroke. It's French.
Oh, blimey. I'm having enough worries learning the English.
Well, it's in fairly common usage. 10p, please.
Yeah, that's a bit confusing though, you know, teaching English class to foreigners and then asking one of them, what does this statement mean? And it's a French statement that we use to describe something. That's purposefully confusing. That's just gonna blag their head, you know?
Thank you. Tara.
That's like really advanced, you know, the little foible, the little, you know, terms that we have, like Cockney rhyming slang, the little things that we have, you know, that's, no.
Also.
That's all.
Decline the verb to jump.
I jump up, you jump up, he jumps up, she jumps up, we jump up, they jump up.
Very good, Tara, but you must try not to end every word in O.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oil is to water, so chalk is to...
Blackie board.
Blackie board!
Cheese. 10p, please.
I am not understand.
Well, it's a phrase that's in common usage. They are as alike as chalk and cheese.
But Master G, chalk and cheese are not be alike.
Exactly, so it means they're not alike.
Hi, Angrezi. I am think it is easier to say they are not be alike than to be talking about chalkies and cheeses.
Chalkies and cheeses!
They do tend to complicate our language. Max, give me an example of a principal clause.
Santa Claus.
Right, just for that, Max, you can write out 20 times a clause is a sentence which is part of a longer sentence.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, in your own time. And you can give me 10p. Thank you. Tanya, as handsome as a prince, as ugly as...
A pauper.
A sweet.
As ugly as sin. 10...
I really hope we're going to end up with a, you know, similar conflict to Ranjit and Ali. That'd be really funny.
It was worth it.
It was worth it!
Can you
Anna.
give me two different meanings of the word blow?
Yeah, you can blow like so, or you can give somebody a blow.
Wow! I didn't expect that! Or you can give somebody a blow. Bang! Just swide Mr. Brown, the teacher!
Or you can give somebody a blow.
Thank you, Anna.
Really?
Right, Zoltan.
Yes, please.
Yes,
Can you give me
please.
the past tense of the verb
Buchanan?
to see?
Butcharnot.
See?
Buchanan.
See, so,
No, Zoltan. Yeah. Today I see, yesterday I saw. No, it's
10p?
not really fair to take one from you.
Butcharnot.
Buchanan. Oh, I don't know that.
It's not really fair to take one from you.
Butcharnot.
Oh, I don't know. Wait, 80p in 3 minutes. At this rate, we'll soon have a small fortune.
Another cup of tea, Albert.
No, thank you, Dolores.
Dolores, can't get over
Sherry,
that.
perhaps.
No, I don't drink now. I've given it up. It's a very bad habit.
Oh, you're so right. I only keep it for visitors.
Oh, really?
Dear. Come on, Dolores. Think of something a little more sparkling.
I wonder,
Yes.
Will you
Oh, I will.
pour me another cup of tea?
Tea?
Yes, please.
But you said you didn't want any more.
I've changed my mind.
Oh.
As a matter of fact, there is something else I want to ask.
Yes?
I know it may sound silly after all this time and not writing and everything, but I never forgot you, Dolores.
Really?
And I couldn't believe my good fortune when I discovered that you hadn't married. I never married either.
Didn't you?
No. Would it be too much to expect?
Oh, no.
I mean, would you consider?
Oh, yes.
I mean, will you marry me?
Oh, this is so sad. Oh, Albert, my cup is overflowing.
So is mine. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. What do you say? Will you marry me?
Oh, yes, please.
I get a special license
Wow.
and we can be married next week.
So soon.
Well, we've already wasted 25 years. We don't want to waste any more time. Oh, wait.
What's the matter?
No, we can't. We'll have to wait. You see, my money is tied up abroad, and it'll take several weeks to transfer it over here.
Oh, that's all right. I have enough money.
Oh, no, dear Loris, I couldn't have you paying for the wedding, the reception, and the honeymoon. and
Oh,
everything.
but what is mine is yours.
No.
Is he here on the fiddle? Is he here to extort money out of her? Or is it literally...
No, it wouldn't be right.
Nonsense. Don't be so
What's the episode called again? Brief Re-Encounter. That's clearly a reference to these two's relationship then, isn't it?
proud.
Well, I'll tell you what I do. I will use your money on the strict understanding that I pay you back when mine comes through.
Oh, very well, if you insist.
I most definitely do.
Oh, gosh, Albert, I'm so excited.
Come here! So am I!
Just a moment. I had a little engagement. I got to meet a fellow down the road on some business. It'll only take a few minutes, and then I shall come back and take you to dinner somewhere, just the two of us.
That would be lovely.
Don't go away.
Why were you going? Albert?
Everything all right, Sid?
Hey?
Everything all right?
I've just seen a fellow I haven't seen for years, Albert Collins.
Oh, Albert, Miss Courtney's boyfriend.
Never.
Yes, true.
He's a crook, he's a con man.
Oh, you must be mistaken. He's just come back.
I called it! I literally called it! It just, you know, as soon as something like that happens in a show, a TV show, let's get married. Oh, but you see, my money's tied up abroad. And then the woman's like, oh, well, I can pay for it. And then the bloke's like, oh, no, I won't have you pay for the wedding. And then she'll insist again, and then he'll refuse again. But then, yeah, I knew it. I felt it coming. It just felt like that was the situation.
He's a crook, he's a con man.
Oh, you must be mistaken. He's just come back from the Far East. He's been away for 20 years.
He's been away all right, doing some porridge.
He's been in prison.
He was in the nick with my brother-in-law.
Oh.
He's in and out of there like a fiddler's elbow. Do you know what his speciality is? Finding lonely women, asking them to marry him, taking their life savings and scarpering.
Wow.
I'm getting married
Tell her.
in the morning.
I know we don't like Miss Courtney, but I'm not evil. I don't wish harm upon her, so come on, tell her.
Get her.
Don't let her give all her money away to that arsehole.
Ding dong, the bells are going to try.
Miss Courtney.
Oh, but she's so happy. You know? She thinks that the love of her life's returned. Because she thinks he genuinely loves her and wants her back. And now it's all gonna go tits up. That's a shame. I feel bad for her now.
I'm afraid I've got some rather disturbing news.
Oh, nothing you you could say to me today would disturb me, Mr. Brown.
Well, I think this might. It's about Albert.
Ah, Albert, my future husband.
Yeah, see, I've just been talking to Sid. Husband?
Yes, we're getting married by special license.
Oh, no.
Oh, now, Mr. Brown, I know you're fond of me, but you mustn't take it.
Has he tried to borrow any money from you?
And I fail to see what business that is of yours.
He has. Look, I hate to have to tell you, Miss Courtney, but your future husband is a crook.
Don't be so impertinent.
It's true, I'm afraid. He's a con man. He specialises in proposing to lonely women and then taking their money.
Oh, nonsense. I don't believe it.
Well, ask Sid. His brother-in-law was in prison with him.
Prison? Are you sure?
I'm afraid so.
Well, perhaps he's reformed.
Oh, come on, you don't believe that, do you?
No. I thought it was too good to be true. He's coming back to take me out to dinner. What shall I do?
Don't worry, Miss Courtney. I'll deal with him. You just leave everything to me.
Oh, I feel really bad for her now. And don't get me wrong, you know, it's not like I'd never hated her. You know, like, say for example, Tam from Still Game, you know, when he just constantly kept conning everybody and being Tam. Like, it wasn't hatred to the point, like, yeah, but it was dislike. Miss Courtney, it's not like that. It's just like, oh, she's always moaning and being miserable, and you know, first day that Jeremy was at the school, she was like, oh, I don't want you to take this job because you're a man. But now, I feel bad for her. She was so happy. I mean, we saw how excited she was when she found out that he was coming to see her. You know, she was singing and dancing, and when do you see Miss Courtney like that? I mean, the only time we've seen her anything close to that was the previous episode when she thought the Queen was visiting the school. God, I feel bad for her, I really do. Poor Miss Courtney. What an arsehole.
Ah! I've got a message for you from Miss Courtney.
Oh, yes?
Push off.
What?
Look, I know all about your little game, so I advise you to get lost quick before I throw you out.
You and whose army?
Me and this army.
Look at Alan rolling his sleeves up! Bye! Go on.
Yeah, well...
Fuck off.
Perhaps I had better be going.
Yeah, perhaps you better be going, indeed.
All right, Miss
Dirty
Courtney,
bastard.
he's gone.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Brown.
Ah! Righty-ho, chaps. That is the end of another episode of A Mind Your Language. Yes. It's such a great show, this, isn't it? And I'm so happy to see the gang coming together to stick up for Miss Courtney and protect her, you know? That was a really nice touch. I really enjoyed seeing that. It made me smile and feel happy. Yep. They all clubbed together, teamed up, to get rid of this horrible, toxic piece of shit that was just going to betray her, take her money, and run. I mean, honestly, he's lucky that he got to walk away from the situation on both legs, with both of his kneecaps in the intended position, you know? He was very lucky with that. That's not how I would have had it. But, you know, okay, fair enough. As long as he's gone and Miss Courtney isn't going to end up on the receiving end of his games, good. Yeah, that's a happy ending for Miss Courtney. Unfortunately for him as well, because he got away with it without any real repercussion. Well, any repercussion at all. I mean, what has he lost? He's lost the money that he would have potentially extorted from her, but he hasn't actually faced any consequences. So, but Miss Courtney hasn't lost anything either. That's all that matters. So, yep, all's well that ends well. Another good episode. Absolutely love this show. It's fantastic. So good. I love it. Absolutely love it. By the way, as I mentioned earlier when I was, doing a bit of research on the show and the cast, turns out there's a 4th series. I didn't know this. I thought there was only 3, based on the fact that on this website you've got season 1, 2 and 3 and then nothing else. So, it's a good job that I did that, really, or else I wouldn't have known. So, we need to find a place to watch series 4 when it comes to it. I mean, we've got a bit of time because we're not even halfway through series 2 yet. But, we need to find a place eventually. So, if anybody knows where I can find a site where season 4 is available, please do let me know. Message the Patreon page or the Facebook page and tell me where I can find it. If you've seen it on a paid subscription service that you use, like Amazon or BritBox, then let me know. However, if it's BritBox, then it doesn't really matter, because I would literally rather shit my hands and clap than pay for BritBox. It's a site that charges you to watch television shows that literally all used to be for free on BBC. I find it really... It makes me angry that BritBox as a concept exists. It's disgusting what they're doing through that site. Charging people a lot of money to watch TV shows that used to be free. And it's not cheap. It's more expensive than Amazon or Netflix. I think it's like £13 a month. You taking the piss? For former BBC and ITV TV show. Get stuffed. And yeah, I encourage everybody who's paying for sites like BritBox, Netflix, Amazon, whatever it is, to use this site. This is the site where I was watching Law and Order earlier today, and everything's available on here. The Simpsons, new movies. I'm sure the new Napoleon movie will be available on here within a week or two. Although, I'd encourage people not to watch that because I've heard it's absolutely terrible. But yeah, look, Big Brother, Catfish, I've heard that that's a popular show. NCIS. And, can you go by trending? So this will be like popular stuff. Oppenheimer. Oh, it's in HD. HD version, finally. Yes. I've been wanting to watch that for ages. Family Guy. The new Squid Game series on Netflix. So you could, get that without paying for Netflix. Friends. Modern Family. The Walking Dead. The Big Bang Theory. How I Met Your Mother. Napoleon. There. Oh, TS. That means theatre. Someone sat in the the cinema filming it on their phone or whatever. So you'll have to wait for that. Young Sheldon, Suits, Raising Kanan, the spin-off from Power, The Office, the American version is that. Yep. South Park, Doctor Who, The Simpsons, Prison Break, Breaking Bad, literally Vikings, everything that you could possibly want. House. And I know that Rami Malek series is on it as well. Mr. Robot, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Criminal Minds. Everything is on this site. Anything you could possibly want. So, please everybody, stop paying for for platforms and use sites like this. I mean, I'm not exaggerating when I say that the entire time in my adult life, I've never paid for like a sports channel, Sky Sports or something. I've never paid for like box office UFC fights, boxing or whatever. I've never paid to you know, get access to a big TV show like Breaking Bad, and I haven't missed anything that I wanted to watch in that time. You know, UFC fights, football matches. Anyway, I'm going off track a bit here. I just, you know, it's something I'm really passionate about that I wish people would know about, because I just wish more people knew they don't have to pay all that money for TV shows. There is a way to do it for free. So pass the word around, but don't share this information too publicly, because sites like this, as soon as they get found by the regulators, they're gone. And then we have to find another one. And another one will pop up that will be just like this platform, you know, with everything on it, but it's annoying. So pass this on, but quietly. Anyway, we'll end it there. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you're watching this on YouTube and it eventually makes it onto there, then please join the Patreon. You can get Mind Your Language in the cheapest tier, which is $1 a month. And also exclusive Pentatonics reactions are available on the Patreon. What else? There'll probably be a poll going on. Oh no, wait. By the time this gets on YouTube, that poll that we're doing, it'll be long since finished. I can't really predict what will be going on at that time. We're talking about 2-3 months into the future, probably. Oh well, never mind. Just, yeah. At that point, there'll be something happening on the Patreon that's definitely worth, you know, watching anyway. So, yeah, join the Patreon. You know, there's really cheap tiers. $1, $2, $3, $4, $6.19, $8, and $12.40. And, you know, read the descriptions carefully so that you know for sure what benefits you're getting in each one. And you understand what you're getting, what you want, you know, what you're in it for. So, yeah, thanks everybody. Thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time and you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this episode and what you thought of my reaction, you know, feedback. I love feedback, good or bad, you know. Good feedback, it makes me feel happy and nice to see, and critical feedback is good because it tells me what I'm doing wrong and allows me to improve myself. So, tell me what you thought about the episode and the reaction. And I will see you in the next video. So until then, thank you, take care, and goodbye.